Gemini, welcome back to Wandering Magic. Today we're going to be doing energy readings for the month of March 2021. We're going to do 4 tarot cards. I'm going to be using my Philly deck. So there may be some images, if you are familiar with tarot, that look similar but are different. So I'll explain as I go along. And in addition to the tarot cards, we're going to be doing 1 oracle card, so 2, from each of these decks. And, without further ado, let's just jump right in. Alright, Gemini, so we have the energy the month is going to bring, the 7 of Swords. What you should focus on is the King of Swords. Why is the 2 of Cups. And your advice is going to be the World card in reverse. For the Oracle card, way back there, we have Appreciation dissolves all blocks to the presence of my super attractor power. Okay? Let that sink in for a second. And then for our other oracle card, we have the Moon. So starting off with this first card up here, the energy that the month is going to bring. The 7 of Swords talks about like whatever was taken from you recently is going to be returned. This could be an array of things. So let's say you were laid off. This is that job coming back to you. Let's say that this was a relationship. Maybe you guys just needed a break. That's going to be coming back to you. Let's say that whatever the situation is, there was either a miscommunication, which happens in Mercury retrograde, which we are now out of, thank goodness sake. But with Mercury retrograde, there's a huge miscommunication issue. So that could have very well been the issue, but now that there's going to be some clarity here, some things are going to be coming up. I'm going to pull just to see what what this had to do with. Okay, so we have the Ace of Cups in reverse. Like this could be a little bit of your pride. That could be your heart taken from you in a obviously not a literal sense, but you kind of feel like you've been in a very low place. Your happiness, your joy, that was taken from you, but that's going to be returned. However it's going to be returned, it's going to come back to you. I feel like if you've been doing work and you've been doing some kind of healing, I'm getting healing here from this symbol here at the 2 of Cups, but if you've been dealing with this healing lately, you're going to be rewarded this month. So again, if you're feeling out of sorts, out of shape, or just not feeling yourself, you're kind of bouncing back out of that energy in March. With this King of Swords here, you're being asked to focus on being logical about this. So let's say that this person really did you wrong. Ask yourself if you can absolutely forgive them and move forward. And I'm not saying that that's exactly what it is, but, was this taken from you for a reason? You're really being asked to dig deep and sit on that thinker and just think about it for a minute. Be logical. Don't use your heart. I feel like, your emotions are going to get caught up in this decision because, maybe you've invested a lot of time, a lot of emotion. There was so much put into this, and actually the only suit missing here is Wands, which indicates passion, right? That passion is gone. Actually, there's no Pentacles either, I just realized. So whatever this was too, maybe you even know in the back of your mind, like this is not steady. The foundation is a little questionable here. I'm not actually feeling it anymore, but you are invested emotionally. For some reason you feel that tie, and actually I want to pull to see what that could be. Here's our Pentacles. Okay, with the 5 of Pentacles here, I'm feeling like you did invest in this, and you just feel maybe at this point like I'm in too deep. I feel like this can work. I feel like we can get our foundation back. But it's been very exhausting. It's been a really long journey to figure this out. Um, Also want to point out really quick that our cups are cheesesteaks. I'm just going to bring this closer really quick. Yeah, because the Philly cheesesteak, obviously, right? If this is the Philly tarot. So in case you're like, where are the cup is the cheesesteak. I think though, deep down inside, you know the answer because I'm looking at this oracle card here with the moon. You know intuitively what you need to do. Like this has honestly left you drained. You're feeling like the love is a little bit gone here with that Ace of Pentacles, or sorry, the Ace of Cups in reverse there. And it's really a matter of the heart, but really you're being asked to tap into that air energy that you are. And this also may involve a water sign. I'm feeling really good about that. Obviously, it doesn't have to be Gemini, but water signs would be Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. So, you know, you've had this, and that could be a boss or a lover or a friend, a cousin. But whatever this is, you have this emotional attachment to it because you love it. You have some kind of connection. Even if something that you've invested so much time in, you may be feeling like, no, I don't love my boss or whatever, but you have that connection. There's something that's drawing you to this that is so difficult to detach from. But your advice here is the world in reverse, and that's really talking about, like, think about this for a second. Did this really run its course? Is the well dry, right? You got to ask yourself these questions, like, why are you really here? You got to use your mind, and you got to be smart about it. You got to be smart about this because you know deep down inside what you need to do. Yeah, again, here's the Ace of Swords. Use logic. You're going to get so much mental clarity this month, and this situation is just going to, you're going to put it on the back burner. I do feel like, I do feel a little pang of anxiety here. So you're really stressed out. You may have lost money, you've lost time, you've invested in this situation, and you're just like, you know, sometimes that's not a good enough reason to stay. You have to be true to yourself because what this is going to do is hold you back from what is actually for you, what is on the other side. If you don't know how to release, then what is supposed to come to you will not come to you. In the back here, again, that super attractor power, you're not gonna get it. What is meant for you will not find its way if you don't release whatever this is. Again, you're gonna do what you want. You're gonna make your own choices. You're an adult, right? You have those choices. Everyone has a choice. But I would choose wisely. Really think about this. If you're gonna say yes, I want this to come back to me, accept it in full throttle, embrace it, heal. Make sure you get your healing. Make sure also communication. Communication. Make sure you communicate all of your. This is what I need in order to succeed. I need this in order for this to work. Okay, you have to be very clear on that. So don't be impulsive. Don't overthink it. Try to just really be and sit with that energy by yourself. Okay, do not let this other person really influence you, or this other, because I feel like, again, there's other people in the background too. If it's not directly involved with a person, there's other people trying to dictate or tell you what to do. But ultimately, you're going to make your own decision with that. So again, with this moon card here, that Pisces energy, this might even be by the full moon, which is on the 28th of March. That full moon, you're really going to get that mental clarity. So take your time this month, really sit with that, be in that moment, and all of those blockages that you have they're going to dissolve. Everything's going to be crystal clear if you give yourself that time. Be smart about it. Use your brain, not your heart. Okay? I hope that made sense. All right, Gemini. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Thank you so much for joining me again. There's a giveaway you can enter down below. And also, if this reading resonated with you, then you can buy me a coffee. There's a link down below for that. Not obligated, but definitely optional. So I hope to see you next time. Take care of yourself. Good luck. Bye-bye.